So online participants, good morning everyone. I hope I am audible to all.
Yes, sir.
Anyone from group 1?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, please share your screen.
Okay. Sir, I sent request. Sir, is it visible?
Just 1 second. Not yet. Now it's visible.
Okay, sir.
Go to your slide 1. So before starting, please remember you have a time limit of 2 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Now tell me your name and topic name, and then you can start. Always your name, topic name, and then start. And you are from which group? 1, 2, 3, like that way.
Okay, sir. My name is Saurabh Pawar and I am from group 1. I am doing presentation on logical functions. Let's see what are the agendas of logical functions. Introduction to logical functions and or functions, real life example, not function, and conclusion. What are logical functions? Logical functions are used to test conditions and return result based on whether the condition is true or false. Here you can see the flowchart. We are giving a condition. Is oxygen available? It will take a decision, and whether it is yes, it will say output as a life is possible. If it is no, then it says output life is not a possible. Why we use use them? To make a decision in calculations, to compare values, to automate judgments, pass, fail, yes, no, eligible, not eligible, to apply condition in formulas, to control result based on rules, to reduce manual checking, to improve accuracy in decision making. Some common logical functions are there: if, and, or, not. Let's discuss about if function. The if function checks a condition and give one result, if true, and another if false. Syntax: if conditions value, comma, if value true, comma, value if false. Let's see the step by step. First one, check the condition. Second, if condition is true, return first value. If condition is false, then return second value. Here is one real life example. If marks is greater than 40, pass or fail. If marks is greater than 55, it will say pass. If marks is greater than 30, it will say fail. And function definition. And function return true only if all conditions are true. Syntax: and condition 1, condition 2. Example: equal to and age. If age is greater than 18, as ID equal to yes. If the person's age is greater than 80, the person can vote. If the person's age is below than 80, the person cannot vote. Or function. Definition of or function. Or function return true if any one condition is true. Syntax: or condition 1 bracket comma condition 2 example, or his holiday equal to yes, his weekend equal to yes. If the value is true, it will day off. If false, then it's a working day. Thank you.
Let's go back to your PPT.
Sir.
One more
Which
step.
one, sir?
One more step back.
And
Ah,
uh,
okay. Now, suppose let's have a condition. I have a order quantity. Okay.
yes,
I
sir.
have an order quantity and total amount. If the order quantity is 0
Hmm.
and in the amount it indicates as a 1000. So how to find the per quantity rate? I hope
If
you have
order is
not
if
understood
order
the
is
question.
if order is zero and
Ah,
if quantity order is zero and quantity is 1000,
yes.
what should we
So
have to find, sir?
which function we will use to find the what is the rate? Okay, you stop your screen.
Okay.
Now, please observe on my screen. This is my quantity and this is the amount. Quantity is a 0 and amount is 1000, or quantity is 10. So what is the rate per item? What is the rate per item? How to find the rate per item?
Amount divided by quantity.
Amount divided by quantity. Correct, absolutely correct answer. But if the quantity is 0, then what will be the formula or the function which should I use to get the rate? This is a scenario. What is the formula or which function I will use to get the answer?
Or function.
Sorry,
Or.
or function. Okay. Okay. Now you can stop your screen. Now, next who wants to present? Please continue. Group number 1, who wants to present? Please continue.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Yes, very
I'll
good
share.
morning.
Yeah.
Please share your screen if you want to
Yes, yes.
present.
Yes, yes, I'm sharing, sir. Okay, so I am Pragati Kulkarni. Today my topic is VLOOKUP in Excel. So VLOOKUP stand for the vertical lookup, and it used to search value in first column of the table and returns to corresponding value from another column. And this is commonly used for data analysis. And the syntax for VLOOKUP is VLOOKUP and then lookup value, table array, then column index number and the range lookup. So lookup value generally the value to search, like the value we have to match, and the table array is a data range from where we have to match that particular value. Then column index number is a column number to return, and range lookup is a true or a false, like do we want exact match or approximate match for the particular value. Example is like we look up and the value to search, then the table range like A2 to C10, whatever it is, it can be changed, and the column number, and then false, like false means we want the exact match. So like value to search A2, look range is A2 to C10, and the returns from third column, like we want the exact match from third column, fourth column, whatever it is, and the exact match. So for exact match, we use false here. If we want approximate match, we can use true, and for that we can use the number also, like 0 for false, and one for true. And the basic advantage for VLOOKUP is it is easy to use. Time, it saves our time for large data, and it is work left to right only. And the column number is fixed. That is a simple and basic advantage for the VLOOKUP. So that's it. Thank you.
Um, have you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So now tell me, if there is I have a multiple table. I have a multiple table, table 1, table 2, table 3. So how you are going to perform the VLOOKUP?
Uh, we look up for particular value.
Hmm. Have you understood the question?
Yes, yes.
So I have for example, my bank has a multiple branches, Mumbai,
Hmm.
Delhi, Pune, Allahabad. Correct.
Huh.
So I just added the one of the ID from Mumbai, but the
Hmm.
user may add the ID from Delhi also, Pune also, Allahabad also. So how you
Yes.
are going to perform when the multiple tables are there?
We use we look up formula, but mm, I'm just uh, not sure how to explain. We use formulas two times, three times, and we use ifs in between that. So
In between, what you are going to use?
uh, if
If.
not sure how to explain, but we had learned that in the training session.
You have learned in the training session, but you are not able to explain. Okay, anyway, I'll give you the answer at the end of the
Hmm.
session. Okay, you can stop your screen.
Yeah.
Now, next wants to present from the group one. Please share quickly. So that whatever time is left, we can use for the learning. I don't want to invest the whole time. I repeat, group one. If nobody is there, I will move to the group number 2. मैम एक ही चीज को मैं कितनी बार आप चाहते हो बोलूंगा, मैं और तो ऑलरेडी बोल चुका हूं मैं, इवन मैसेज भी डाल दिया मैंने कि ग्रुप वन गेट रेडी. In case if you have any additional question, please make a note so that at the end of the session, I can answer your question. Because sometimes you need anything additionally to ask, like या कुछ topic के पीछे आपको revision करनी है, so I can quickly cover that. Now, please start. नहीं वैसे आपकी आवाज तो आई. Yes, बोलो. Okay. नेक्स्ट आपने और स्लाइड बनाई है ना? हाँ, सो प्लीज एक्सप्लेन. बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस. डन. अच्छा, इस पीपीटी को प्रेजेंट करने के पहले क्या आपने एक दो बार ऐसे प्रैक्टिस किया था बोलने का? नहीं, बट करना चाहिए ना. ठीक है. सो हमेशा जब भी आप अपने आप को प्रेजेंट करते हो ना, तो एटलीस्ट मिरर के सामने स्टैंड इन फ्रंट ऑफ द मिरर और उस चीज को एक बार, दो बार, तीन बार, एक बार रिवीजन करना है, अगर आप चाहते हो कि अच्छे से प्रेजेंट कर पाओ तो. ठीक है. सी, खाना खाने के पहले हम थाली में चेक करते हैं ना कितने आइटम्स हैं. देन वी प्लान फॉर दिस कि हमें चपाती लेनी है या राइस लेना है या उसके साथ क्या मिक्स करना है. तो सिमिलर वे यू हैव टू लुक टू योर पीपीटी व्हाट यू हैव क्रिएटेड. अगर आप उस पीपीटी को देखोगे ही नहीं तो आप प्रेजेंट नहीं कर पाओगे. ठीक है. आई होप आपने फर्स्ट टाइम प्रेजेंट किया है, तो एक थोड़ा सा फियर होता है, डर सभी को लगता है, ऐसा नहीं है. बट उसको अटेम्प्ट करते करते वो डर चली जाती है. आज आपने थोड़ा वर्ड बोला है, हार्डली आपने इस पीपीटी में से 20% ही चीजें पढ़ी है. कितना? 20%. 80% आपने पढ़ा ही नहीं है. ठीक है. सो दिस हैपेंस, जैसे आपके साथ हो रहा है, कुछ लॉन्ग बैक हमारे साथ भी ऐसे ही होता था और सबके साथ होता है, इट्स नेचुरल. बट उसको कम से कम मिरर के सामने ना दो बार, तीन बार ऐसे प्रैक्टिस करना है. अब हम क्या पढ़ रहे हैं? लिमिटेशन एंड द बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस. लिमिटेशन, कैन नॉट लुक लेफ्ट. बस इतना ही बोलने से नहीं चलेगा. इट कैन नॉट लुक योर डेटा फ्रॉम लेफ्ट टू राइट, बट इट कैन लुक योर डेटा फ्रॉम राइट टू लेफ्ट. Okay. Slower with the large set of data. Then best practice. Now use the absolute reference so that your area or range has to be locked. Correct. The data always in the sorting pattern. So बस उतना ही तो मैं भी पढ़ रहा हूँ जितना उसमें लिखा हुआ है, बट उसको थोड़ा सा आपको दो बार, तीन बार पढ़ना चाहिए. ठीक है. एनीवे, थैंक्स अ लॉट. स्टॉप कर दो आप अपनी स्क्रीन को. चलो. Anyone from the group number 1 would you like to present? Once again, I repeat, anyone from group number 1, would you like to present? Chalo, if nobody is there, anyone is from the group number 2?
Yes, sir.
Chalo.
Srinivas. Please
Yes,
share
very
my
good.
screen.
What is the name of your topic?
Filter.
Filter. Chalo, all the best. Please start.
Thank you, sir. Please let me know once my screen is visible.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. My name is Srinivas Jogam. Today, I'm going to discuss with you on the one of the basic feature in Excel, which is filter. So filter help us to transform the raw data into some insights, actionable insights. Uh, I will explain you what is filter. Filter is a powerful Excel feature that allowed you to display only the rows which we require, hiding the rest of the rows. So this is called a non-destructive approach because the original data is not deleted or moved. Only the information which we require, the one we will filter, it's shown on the screen. So how to apply a filter in Excel? So there are steps. Step one is you need to click the cell. Your cursor needs to be in one of the cells or table. Uh, the system automatically detects the table, even if you click on any one of the cell. You need to activate filter through navigation you need to go to the data tab and click on the filter button. Then the filter is applied. Also, we can use the shortcut as you need to press Alt plus A plus T. Once the filter is applied, you will be able to visible the filter icon on the screen. Then you can choose the criteria accordingly, which we'll discuss in further slides. So there are different types of filter which you can use. We can use by filter by values. You need to we have the options. Once we use the filter, we have the option to select deselect from the multiple list. For example, if we need to view the data for region wise department or status, the same way there is a text filter wherein we have an option to include that one of the text contains or the text begins with ends with and multiple thereon options. We can also have a option of number filter wherein we can use the custom number filters like greater than, equal to, between, top 10, below average kind of thing. Also, we have the another option by color, filter by color, wherein we can filter the data required by color. For example, if we have the data wherein we have colored using the red color, then we can use the red color filter. The best, if we want to filter by green color, then there are multiple options of color. So there are tips for using filter efficiently. For quick search, we can use the search options in the search bar in the filters. Then multi-column filtering is also available. For example, if you search and if you select the data and if you want to add another search, you can use the search and then select the checkbox accordingly. If you want to clear the filter, there is a option of easy reset wherein we can uh, unapply the filter by clicking clear filter option. So there are nowadays we use most of the use in the business or offices we use the slicers to do the filter and filter options, which is easily readable and comparable. Thank you. Any questions? I'm happy to answer.
Yes, I have a question.
Yes,
Now
sir.
please stop your screen.
Yes, yes. I'm just talking my
जी
screen.
क्वेश्चन तो पूछूंगा ही ना सर सबसे.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, recently in my training, one of the client asked me the question. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
even I am also not prepared for that answer. But फिर
Yes,
भी
sir.
मेरे से जो पूछा है मैं आपको भी same question पूछता हूँ.
Okay,
Correct.
sir.
Now
Okay, sir.
this is the data. I just apply the filter. I
Okay, sir.
just apply the filter. Now, suppose I just apply the filter over here, amount which is greater than 250.
Right.
Okay. What is the question? Amount which is greater than 250.
250. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, once I apply the filter here, amount
Yes.
which is greater
Number
than
filter. Yes, sir.
50. Then I apply the second filter where the quantity is less than
Yes, sir.
1.
Okay, sir.
So now he asked me the question, how to find it out where I apply the filter first on amount or first quantity. He wants to find whether I apply the first filter on the amount or the first filter on the quantity. See, this is
Okay,
a
so
real time question I'm sharing. It's a
right.
recently asked by the client itself. So what is the, I hope you got my question.
Yes, sir. I got your question. I got your
Yes.
question.
So first I apply the filter on amount. Second I apply on the quantity because we have seen and you can write it down. But suppose you have not seen, someone else is asking the question, sir, you have applied the filter first on the quantity or first on the amount. Is there is any way to find it out?
Hmm. Yes.
I hope you got the question.
Yes, yes, sir. I got your question.
Chalo. You have an answer, please tell me. Otherwise, I will stop the screen.
So you can, sir, it's better. My answer would be if we apply, we should have used the custom filter option. But by seeing at the screen, I'm not sure how to identify.
Even looking for the custom filter also, we cannot identify which filter he has used the first, whether he applied on the quantity or he applied on the rate. That's
So on the
difficult to
basis of,
find.
yes, sir, basis of criteria, if the criteria, first criteria would be on the amount and the second criteria would be quantity, then on basis of that numbering system, I can identify. Otherwise, I don't have any idea how to, by looking at the screen, how to identify.
Okay, sure. Thanks a lot.
Happy to know
Next,
your answer, sir.
yes. Next, who wants to share from the group number 2? Anyone is there? Please quickly do that. ग्रुप नंबर 2 में से कोई ग्रुप 2 में से हो? हाँ प्लीज. नाम क्या है आपका? अजय यादव. ओके, वेरी गुड. कौन सा टॉपिक लेने वाले हैं आप? फिल्टर. प्लीज शेयर योर स्क्रीन. एक सेकेंड. हाँ दिख रही है. ठीक है, एक बार उसके नीचे क्लिक करो, जहां कर्सर है ना आपका वहां से एक बार एंटर करो, इक्वल टू फिल्टर। एक मिनट, सबसे पहले इनेबल कंटेंट करो आप। नहीं, फॉर्मूला लिख रहे हो तो इनेबल कंटेंट में कैसे जा पाओगे? पहले फॉर्मूला को कैंसिल करो। हाँ, अब इनेबल कंटेंट, यस, ठीक है। अब इक्वल टू फिल्टर, इक्वल टू फिल्टर, हाँ, ब्रैकेट ओपन, हेडिंग को छोड़ के बाकी सारा डेटा सिलेक्ट कर लो आप। कंट्रोल शिफ्ट राइट एरो डाउन एरो, कॉमा, कंट्रोल, हाँ ठीक है। अब आप सिलेक्ट करेंगे सिटी, E2 से लेके, नॉट दैट, E2, कंट्रोल शिफ्ट डाउन एरो, इक्वल टू मुंबई, ब्रैकेट क्लोज करके एंटर कर दो, उसकी जरूरत ही नहीं है। ठीक है, आपने जो मुंबई लिखा है उसमें कहीं स्पेस वगैरह तो नहीं है? मुंबई की जगह एक बार, अच्छा फॉर्मूला डिलीट कर दिया आपने। कॉमा, E2 से लेके हाँ ठीक है, E2 to E100, इक्वल टू मुंबई, कॉमा, डबल कोट्स NA। नहीं दिया हो तो भी चलता है। डबल कोट्स में कुछ भी लिखो, नॉट फाउंड, मिसिंग। नहीं सर, आप 3 आर्ग्यूमेंट है, उसमें से आप आर्ग्यूमेंट ही नहीं लिख पा रहे बराबर से। हम्म, अब मुंबई को दिल्ली कर दो। हो गए? ठीक है। अब लास्ट जो आर्ग्यूमेंट था, इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी कि वो आपको देना ही था। क्लिक करो जहां अंजलि लिखा है आपने, एल में L2 पे क्लिक करना है, जहां फॉर्मूला लिखा है, वो नॉट फाउंड जो लिखा है वो पूरा डिलीट कर दो आप। कॉमा तक जहां पे है पूरा डिलीट, ब्रैकेट क्लोज, कॉमा भी निकालना है, बस वहां पे ब्रैकेट क्लोज और एंटर। स्टिल आपका आंसर वही आएगा। ठीक है, पुणे को चेंज करके आप दिल्ली, मुंबई कुछ तो टाइप करो, सो दैट यू गेट प्रॉम्प्ट एक्शन। तो लास्ट आर्ग्यूमेंट ऑप्शनल था आपका। क्या करना है? नहीं सर, अब आपने अपना टाइम ले लिया है, विल सी एट द एंड। ठीक है, यू कैन स्टॉप योर स्क्रीन। आपने PPT क्यों नहीं बनाया? PPT में तो प्रेजेंट नहीं किया आपने। ठीक है, you can stop your screen. Now next person who wants to present from group number 2. Anyone is there from the group number 2? Chalo. Let's come back to group number 3. Anyone is there from the group number 3?
Yes, sir.
So please share your screen. Tell me your name. Who wants to start?
Actually, I am doing individually, sir. My name is
So
Abhishek.
see, those who want to start, you can write your name in the chat box so that we understand the sequential.
Okay.
I am
Okay.
from the group number 3. I am presenting.
ठीक है, sir.
ठीक है.
Just shall I type?
So, yes, please share your screen and tell me your name.
Abhishek. I will just mention here also.
ठीक है. Please start.
One second, sir. I'm sharing my screen.
Which topic?
Sir, VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Abhishek, and today I am going to discuss about VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. Before that, let's understand through a scenario that in an organization, Mr. X got very big data, and his boss asked him certain criteria, means a certain number of employees, certain number of employee code to find out. So how to find out? See, manually if we are doing, it will take a long time. So the only option we are left with is VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. So let's understand what is VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP generally refers to vertical lookup, where we are finding data from column, and it will go from left to right. Next, so how to find out? So first we will see the syntax. So it is equal to VLOOKUP. Then we have to go for lookup value. Now, what is lookup value? So lookup value is the value which we want to find from Excel. Okay. Then coming to comma table array. Table array is full data range where Excel searches, and column index is where which column you want as result. And this false is like where we want to do approximate a value or false value. Then next, so I will show you through a video. So this is the data, okay, and here we have to find out what is the department of employee 105. Same way we have to find name, gender, salary, and department. So first we will put our syntax. So what is the syntax? As I mentioned, VLOOKUP. So first we have to see the lookup value, which is S2. I have taken employee 105. I will lock it. Then next, I will select the entire table array. Here I have selected by mistake till here. Then we will go to column index number. So I am putting column, and where we are searching in column E2. Okay. And then the value is false. So once I put it, I will get the marketing department for E105. If I change it also, it will be changed. Same way, if I go to another option, okay, so same syntax I will put. Then I will select H5, and I need to lock H so that I can get entire input. Then I will select entire table as a table array. Then column index. So I will take from which column we have to select, that is column B2, and then the value will be false. Yeah. So if I drag it also, I will get name, gender, salary, and department. Since I have locked it, okay, then I can get the entire data. Yeah. So this is called VLOOKUP. Now we'll see. Yeah. No. So we'll see here what is HLOOKUP. So as I mentioned that in VLOOKUP, we can find data vertically in column from column. Now from in HLOOKUP, we go for horizontal lookup, where we have to get the data from rows. For that, the syntax is lookup value, same like HLOOKUP, only the change is like there we were finding in column. Now here we are trying to find out from row. Same way, I will play a video to understand. So this is my entire data. I have to see it from row. So for employee 102, if I have to get name, HLOOKUP. then the lookup value. So what is my lookup value? That is B29, and then I have to select the table array. So earlier I was taking column, now I will take row. From which row we have to see? That is D2, and the value will be false. So once I press it, I will get employee 102 name is Tina, and if I drag it as I have logged, I will get all the department name, gender, salary, whatever there is there, we will get it. So what is the benefit? So benefit of HLOOKUP and VLOOKUP, basically we can analyze all the data, whether it is yearly, monthly, quarterly, weekly. It helps us in performance and comparison, and it improves our reporting speed. So this is all from my side. Thank you.
Now, suppose you have a multiple table, then which lookup you will perform?
If we
Abhishek?
have, yes, sir.
Yes. In your scenario, you have used the only one table. Now, suppose I have a multiple table.
Yes, sir.
Data is coming from the multiple location or the multiple table. So then which lookup we will perform?
Sir, we can go with XLOOKUP, sir.
We can go to XLOOKUP.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if I don't have a XLOOKUP, then
We can go for index matching, or we can give an imaginary table also.
imaginary table. Okay. What is the imaginary table?
Like imaginary table in the sense we can adjust the data. If we change the row or if we change the column value, then we can get the value.
No, but which formula or tool we will use? That is the next question. Suppose I have a data A, B, C, D that's coming from the multiple location, as I mentioned. So if you write index match, that will not directly work.
Right, sir.
Because your data is coming from the multiple location.
Sir, I don't have idea, sir. I have prepared for these two, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if error, we look up.
Yes. Your correct answer is if error we should use. Now, next who wants to present from group number 3? Please share your screen. I repeat, if anyone is there, group number 3. Okay. Please start.
VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP. Introduction to VLOOKUP. What is it? VLOOKUP stands for vertical lookup. The purpose, it is a built-in function used to search for a specific value in the first left column of a table and return a corresponding pieces of information from another column in the same row. Ideal use cases, finding the price of the product based on its ID, retrieving an employee's department using their name or ID, mapping reference data across different sheets. The formula syntax, the VLOOKUP formula consists of the specific argument, VLOOKUP bracket, lookup value, table array, comma, column index number, comma, range lookup. Lookup value, what you are looking for. Example, sales sheet A2 containing a product ID, table array, a range of sales that contains both the lookup value and result you want. Column index number, the number of the column in the range that contains the data written. The first column is 1. Range lookup optional, use the false or for exact match or true or for an approximate match. Step-by-step implementation. Identify the lookup value. Choose the set of that holds the unique identifier. Define the search range. Highlight the source table. Result. The lookup value must be first column. These Please select range, count the columns, count from left to right, starting at the 1. If you want the price from the third column, enter 3. Enter 3. Finalize match type, enter false for exact match, most common. Or 2, if you are looking for the value within the range, like a tax brackets. Key rules for success. Left to right only, VLOOKUP can only search for values to the right of your lookup column. Actually, a difference. When writing the formula down, use a dollar sign. Use a dollar sign to lock the table array and prevent paper either from shifting. First match only. If there are duplicate values in the first column, VLOOKUP will be return the result for the first match it finds. Not case sensitive. VLOOKUP does not distinguish between Apple and Apple. Common errors and troubleshooting. Has any the value of the form check for types or extra trading space in your data has reference. Your column index number is higher than the number of column in your select range has hashtag value. Often cause the column index number less than 1 or data type mismatch. Wrong result, you likely omit the false argument, causing Excel to default to approximate match on the answer list. VLOOKUP is a modern alternative. XLOOKUP an improved version that search in direction left or right, return exact match by default, and then handles error more easily. Index and match, a combination that is more flexible than VLOOKUP because it allows for left for lookups and is less likely to break if you insert or delete columns in source of table.
My name is Zara. I'm the HLOOKUP functions. The HLOOKUP is a horizontal lookup function in an Excel. It uses such a specific value in the top row of the table and range and return the corresponding value from specific row in the same column. Function syntax, the HLOOKUP consists of the following arguments. Lookup value, the value you are searching for the first row of your table. Then the table array, the range of the cells containing the data. The first row must contain the lookup value. Next, the row index number, the row number within the table array, which is starting from 1, from which you retrieve the result. Range lookup and optional logical value is false or 0 or exact match at 2 or 1 for the approximate match. Then when you use the HLOOKUP versus VLOOKUP, the primary difference in the data orientation. HLOOKUP is stand for horizontal. Use when your comparison values are in the row across the top and data flows downwards. VLOOKUPs use when the comparison value of the column or the left and the data flows to the right. Step by step the implementation. Identify the data. Ensure your data is organized horizontally, with headers in the top row. Select the target cell. Choose where you want the result to appear. Enter the formula for the typing is equal to HLOOKUP. The syntax lookup value, table array, row index number, and false. Execute, press enter and return the matching value. Common troubleshooting errors, hash and error, occurs if the exact match is not found or the lookup value is smaller than the smallest value in the sorted range. Hash paper error, it occurs if the row index number is greater than the total number of rows in the table array. Value error occurs if the row index number is less than 1. Case sensitive, HLOOKUP is not a case sensitive. Case sensitive. It treats Apple and the capital Apple as the same.
Now I have a question आपके लिए. Now suppose you have to prepare a food. एक फूड बनानी है, ठीक है. उसमें आपको आइटम में दिया है मैगी, देन वेज बिरयानी, करेक्ट, मसाला डोसा एंड ओनियन उत्तपा, ठीक है. और आपको टाइम लिमिट देते हैं वो 2 मिनट. तो कौन सा आइटम बनाओगे आप? सी मैगी, ओनियन उत्तपा, मसाला डोसा, इडली, और आपको टाइम लिमिट दिया है 2 मिनट, तो कौन सा आइटम बनाओगे? क्यों नहीं बनता? तो ऐड में तो देते हैं 2 मिनट। ठीक है, चलो 5 मिनट दिया तो। ठीक है। तो आपको पीपीटी प्रेजेंट करते समय ये क्यों नहीं रियलाइज हुआ कि हमारे पास टाइम लिमिट 2 मिनट में है, तो उस 2 मिनट में हमें इतना सारा एक्सप्लेनेशन ऐड करने की रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है पीपीटी के अंदर? वी हैव टू ऐड ओनली द की इंफॉर्मेशन, जो रिलेवेंट है उतना ही मुझे चाहिए। ठीक है, इट इज जस्ट लाइक, आपने मूवी देखा है बॉम्बे टू गोवा? नहीं देखा है। उसमें एक पर्सन रहता है, उसको पूछते हैं आपका नाम क्या है, तो बोलता है नाम बताते बताते हम गोवा पहुंच जाएंगे। ठीक है, क्या नाम था उसका, किसी को याद है? उस मूवी में बंदे का नाम क्या था? क्या नाम? नहीं, उस बंदे का नाम, जो अपना नाम बोलता है ना, सी मेरा नाम बताते बताते हम गोवा पहुंच जाएंगे, उसका नाम था चिन्ना स्वामी, हाँ, वेणुगोपाल अय्यर। फिर वो बोलता है मुत्तु स्वामी, चिन्ना स्वामी, वेणुगोपाल अय्यर, फिर ऐसे और ऐड करते रहते हैं। तो इतने डेटा में व्हेन यू हैव अ शॉर्ट टाइम, तो बहुत सारा मैस उसमें प्रेजेंट नहीं कर रहे। इट्स लुक लाइक आप सिर्फ रीडिंग कर रहे हो, यू आर नॉट फोकसिंग ऑन कि हम प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, हम रीडिंग कर रहे हैं। तो यहाँ पे हमें रीडिंग करता हुआ नहीं चाहिए, मुझे उस डेटा के अंदर चाहिए कि आप प्रेजेंट क्या कर रहे हैं, वो तो पता चले ना, मतलब। ठीक है, सो नेक्स्ट टाइम बी प्रिपेयर्ड कि जब भी आप डेटा को प्रेजेंट करते हो, डेटा हमारा शॉर्ट होना चाहिए, कंसाइल होना चाहिए। पीपीटी हम इसलिए यूज करते हैं सो दैट वी कैन पुट द रेफरेंस। पॉइंट 4 है तो 4 में से मेरा मिस नहीं होना चाहिए, सो दैट्स रीजन 1 2 3 4। वो पॉइंट वाइज होना चाहिए, की टेकर। क्या होना चाहिए? की टेकर। नाउ अभी फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक मैरिज है, तो उसमें सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट बंदा कौन है? जिसका मैरिज है वो सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। तो की पॉइंट क्या हुआ? द पर्सन हु हैज अ मैरिज। एग्जामिनेशन हॉल में अगर आप जा रहे हैं तो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट क्या है? वो द एग्जाम। सिमिलर वे आपको ढूंढना है व्हाट इज द की इंपॉर्टेंट। वो पूरा मैस आप ऐड करोगे तो उसका कोई मतलब नहीं। ठीक है, सो प्लीज रिमेंबर दैट कि इतना सारा हम नहीं ऐड करेंगे। पीपीटी बनाते समय इट लुक हैज टू बी नीट एंड क्लीन। मुझे बहुत सारा बैकग्राउंड नहीं चाहिए, इट हैज टू बी नीट एंड क्लीन। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट हु वांट्स टू प्रेजेंट? ग्रुप 3, तन्वी, प्लीज क्विकली शेयर योर स्क्रीन।
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. My name is Tanvi Dadakar, and today I'll be speaking about pivot tables in Excel. Pivot table makes data analysis much easier, especially when we are dealing with large data sets. So, in this presentation, I will be explaining about what pivot tables are, why we use them, and how to create them, and some of the key features. So, first, what exactly is a pivot table? Instead of manually calculating totals or averages, it allows us to rearrange data easily by dragging fields. Also, we can filter only the required information and get the quick summaries like totals or averages. This is where the concept like dynamic views and smart filtering and quick summaries come in. Basically, we can organize data, focus only on what we actually need, and get instant results. Next is now, why do we actually use pivot tables? So the biggest advantage is the time saving. What will normally take hours using formulas can be done in just a few seconds. Pivot tables also make in organizing data easy, like grouping annual salary by division or name or by date. Another important benefit is its flexibility. We can simply drag and drop fields to explore the data from different angles without changing the original data. Steps to create pivot table. So first we need to make sure the data is clean with proper headings and no empty rows. Then we go to the insert tab and click on the pivot table. After that, Excel opens the pivot table fields where we can drag and drop fields into rows, columns, values, or filters. Finally, we can refine the analysis by choosing options like sum, count, or average. Next, this slide shows some useful features of pivot table. First is the drill down and expand. It helps us switch between summary and detailed data. Next is slicers, which are useful filters that allow us to filter data with one click. Next is the refresh, used to update the pivot table when new data is added. And sorting and filtering help us focus on important values. Lastly, the grouping help us combine data, like grouping dates by months, years, for a better understanding. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Now, next wants to share from group number 3. Anyone is there? Guys, as I mentioned, those who want to share, please type your name so that we go to the sequential. Yes. Good morning, everyone. I am how to see the data file in file. What is file? A file given is an Excel dynamic tool that allows you to quickly summarize and analyze data that fits the complex form. Whether your diagnosis because managing inventory or analyzing the results, file people transform what volumes predictions to real time. Prepare your data. Clear headers. Every column must have a descriptive header in the first group. This becomes your print needs in the file table. So makes them clear and neat. No blank rows and columns. Excel needs continuous data to recognize raw dates properly. Remove any empty rows or columns within your data set in charts. Organize data format. Your data should be arranged in a structured table format with related information columns. Consistency is use the same format for each column. Insert the file. Select your data set. Click anywhere within your data set to give perfectly detailed data then from this. Navigate to insert table. Go to the insert table on the ribbon and click file table. A dialog box will appear with dots. You can also pivot with the key as well. You can also use Alt and just press enter. So automatically you will also can create those. The third option to choose your basic decide whether to place your pivot table in a new worksheet recommended for clarity within your witness. Confirm creation. Click OK to generate your blank pivot table canvas ready to be configured within your tool. And place your pivot table. Row areas. Done?
This characteristic is your case of mean to example, product means business or customer segment. Column is add fields or subcategories of time period. This is of course at least you offer data view or validate and we learn different fields to calculate and display to analyze. Here is my, for example, I'm showing the data. There, as you can see, there is a row in remove it and but then we think or let's good data and the option of typing. And then back on the this data access by putting in so we can get that in the rules. Okay. So we need to go through the answer from the last writing first or in 31st. I just got in looking at the file. Also gives the proper report. One creditor was effective. This one so was also treated levels as get here as writing. That's important.
Okay, now let's consider there is I think, a ticket fare.
Ticket fare.
We decided कि for every group of a segment, we have a total revenue of 1 CR. For every airlines, there is a revenue target is 1 CR. So now I want to see this, who has achieved this revenue target of 1 CR? See, there may be a East-West Airlines, Damania Airlines, Module of Airline. There are n number of airlines. In every year, like they are going to do the business 30 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs. Now I wanted to check who has crossed 1 CR. Who is below the limit, who is above the limit.
So if there are different dates, so there is only just one date.
See, when we say like in a year, so in a year we have a
I'm not able to figure out if this is either data or
no problem.
not able to.
No issues. No issues. ठीक है. चलो, group 4, please go ahead.
Yeah. So can I start?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Pallavi. So today I am introducing with the filter. So what is filter exactly is filter in Excel is a feature that um, it's very powerful and time-saving tool. It helps us quickly to find, sort, and analyze required data from large data set by using basic and advanced filter. We can make better decision, reducing errors, and work more efficiency, making Excel filter in essential skill for anyone working with the data. So here I give why we use filter. Like why do we use filter? It's to analyze data easily, to save time, focus on specific information, to reduce confusion in reporting, quick isolation, it's a key benefits over here. Quick isolation, relevant information from thousands of row. Focus on specific region, date, or criteria. Analyze subset without deleting or moving data. It's easy to share filter view with colleagues. It's a main point is filter does not delete data, it only hide unwanted rows. Then how we can apply it? There's I given a icon over there. So you can click on cell with your data set and Excel automatically select the range, or manually you can select your headers also. There's a so on the navigation, there is a data tab. On the ribbon, you can directly click on a button of filter icon I given over there in my screen here, and you also can there is a shortcut key like Control Shift L, or there's a, if it is not working, then there is a default key is Alt D F F, or sometime you have to click 3 time or 4 time Fs. Okay, so after applying this filter, you can get there's a small drop down arrow appear on your each column header, giving you instant access to filter option. Choose your criteria I given over there. Lots of criteria like test filter, number filter, date filter. You can select anything. I given here short screenshots to help how you can filter your data, and then you can do there is a advanced filter also. What is advanced filter? We apply multiple condition. We want unique value only. We want result in another location. It's in shortcut. If there is lots of condition you want to apply, which you can't apply in basic filter, you can use advanced filter. And I also given you an example there. I wanted to find out gender, male gender department wise. So using criteria list like sorry, you can click on advanced filter, and there is a box you will find out there is list range which is original data it contain. Then you can find your criteria range, like I wanted to find gender in a male department wise. Then you can copy in some other place. So the second table we have, it's another place you can apply your filter. So a common mistake we do in a filter is not selecting header row, blank row in data, applying filter on merge cell, wrong data type. Advanced filter is used when normal filter is not sufficient. It allow multiple condition and give output in a new place. So filter like a pro, speed and efficiency. Filter dramatically accelerate data analysis and reporting workflow, saving hours and large data set, clean and clear data. After filtering, you will get easy to understand clear and clean data. For work, practice make perfect. Apply this technique to your own data set. To more you practice, the more powerful filter become. Thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot. Abhishek, now you can present. Next, from the group number 5.
नाही क्वेश्चन विचारला यो 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 यो
हेलो सर।
Yes. क्या क्वेश्चन पूछना है आपको? Yes, क्या क्वेश्चन पूछना है आपको पल्लवी?
My topic is conditional formatting.
Just 1 minute, 1 minute. Abhishek, 1 minute. Yes, क्या
yeah.
question?
When we need to change the appearance of data based on specific condition. For example, if we want to find maximum number of marks in a specific row, then that will be a specific condition. So in this case, we use conditional formatting. It works based on a condition. If the condition is true, the cell formatting will change. For example, the color of the cell will turn into green color or blue color according to what we select. But if condition is false, there will be no change in the cell. This makes it easy to highlight unusual values and visualize data using data bars, color scales, and icon set. So it makes data more visually appealing. Several types of conditional formatting. So first one is greater than, less than, or between specific numbers. That means which number is greater than a particular threshold value. For example, passing marks. So it is 35. Then for the highest or lowest rank values, for example, we want to find maximum marks. Then data bars. So this display graphs. Then color scales. So color scales include 2 or 3 shading in data for shading those cells. For example, light green, dark green, etc. Then icon sets. It includes arrow and other emojis, etc. Then create a new rule or remove existing rules. Now methods for formatting. First one is formatting based on cell value, column based or conditional formatting. So in general, it does not include any formula. This is easiest method. It is used when you want a cell to be highlighted based on its own number or value. Second is formatting based on formula, record based conditional formatting. This is slightly more advanced method. It is used when you need to highlight entire row or record based on a specific logic or a formula. So first one is formatting based on cell value. So this is formatting based on a cell value. So here here we have a data. In this data we have to find less than numbers less than 5. So we want to highlight them. So here we selected conditional formatting, then we clicked on less than. Now here we are adding number as 5 and then we clicked on OK. So these numbers are here we see result. These numbers are highlighted here. Now there is a formula also. You can add. So this one is second type, format based on formula. So this is example of that. So here we want to find highest value between B10 and B2 and B10. So here we have a data. So B is basically a column. So from 2 to 10, we have to find highest value. So this is formula for that, maximum between 2 and 10. So here we are copying this formula. Then in conditional formatting, we are selecting one new rule. And here we are pasting this formula and then pressing on OK. So here we have final result. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Now next wants to present from group number 5.
Sir, can I share screen? Prasad.
Yes.
Group number 5.
Yes, please share your screen.
Yes, sir. Today my topic is logical functions. There are logical functions used for results. We can use logical functions, results, approvals, evaluations, data analysis. There are multiple logical functions. If, and, or, not, nested if. Logical functions help Excel makes decision based on conditions. We can take example of if and or function. Syntax is if condition result is true, result is false. Example, if a1 is greater than or equal to 50, it will give pass or fail. Meaning if a1 is 50 or more, it will give pass result and else fail result. And function, we can see and function, all conditions must be true in and function. Example is and a1 is greater than 50, b1 is greater than 50. Another function is or function, any one condition must be true. Example, or a1 is greater than 50, b1 is greater than 50. Used for and function, or function is used for eligibility rules. Nested, not nested if functions, not reserve the result. Example, not a1 is greater than 100, meaning true if a1 is not greater than 100. Nested if, we can use nested if for multiple conditions. If a1 is greater than 75, it will give distinction result. If a1 is greater than 50, pass, or otherwise fail result. We can take fail result. Summary of logical functions. Logical functions gives, if function gives decisions to us, and functions we can use all must be true, and other or function we can use for any one true from two or three more three or two or three conditions, or more than three conditions. Not functions reserves conditions. Yes, sir. Thank you.
In that logical, you can also add the if error also. Because
yes, sir.
So if your logic is not performing the correct, so we can go to the if error also.
If error, sir.
Yes.
Also, sir, in VLOOKUP also use if error, no, sir?
Correct. Everywhere, whenever the formula does not perform correctly, we have to say something. For saying something, you can use the if error. For example, when you go to the ATM, correct, if you insert your card and if the wrong PIN number entered, so definitely you are receiving the message, please try. Or maybe you try 3 times, then they send a message, contact to the branch manager. So this is generated when there is error. Suppose you insert your ATM card and the number is correct, so you will get the amount. If the number is incorrect, you will get the message. So there can be a probability where the number is incorrect. So it happens to the data also. When your input is wrong or when your formula is wrong, so definitely the system throws some default error. So either you understand the default error or you understand if error, but I will describe the error. Divide by 0, not a number. These kind of error can be converted for the human understanding. Please enter the correct quantity. Please use the number value. So like that way you can add. That's the meaning of if error.
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Next, group 5. Anyone is there? Okay. Group 6, please go ahead. From the group 6 who wants to present, please go ahead.
Hello. Hello. My name is Akhil Swarna. Is my screen is visible? Today my topic is pivot table. What is pivot table? Pivot table is an Excel dynamic tool that summarize, analyze, and explore a large data set in seconds. It is our personal assistant that recognizes information on our demand. No complex formula needed, just drag, drop, and discover insight that will otherwise remain hidden in the row of the data. Why use pivot table. Instant aggregation automatically calculates sums, count, average, and other static without writing a single formula. It has a dynamic filtering, easily slice dice your data to focus on the specific segment that matter most to your analysis. Always current, refreshable with the updated data. Your analysis automatically adjusted when the source data changes. The key component of the pivot table are four: rows, column, value, and filter. Rows categorize the group of data vertically, such as product name, region, or customer segment. Columns are dimension that break down data in horizontal, quarter, or sales channel. Values: the numeric data you want to summarize: sales figure, quantities, revenue, or any other measurable metrics. Filters: criteria that narrow down the data, helping in the focus of the specific subset. How to create a pivot table? There are the four. First step is select the data range, insert pivot table, choose your location, drag the fields such as row, column, value, and filter, and customize. This is the example of the sales data set, which we can put in the pivot table. In rows, we can put the products such as chair, desk, table to see the product category. A region breakdown show the east, west, north, south territory, and value the sum of the sales, the total sales amount of the each combination. We can also enhance the pivot table by adding filter, adding slicer, condition formatting. The data will be refreshed. The common tip and trick: we can rename the field, change the sum of sale to total sale, remove the cluster, add visual and quick layout. Thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot. Next, who wants to present? Please share your screen from group number 6.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and tell me your topic name.
Good morning, everyone. My today's topic for presentation is VLOOKUP in Excel. So, VLOOKUP in Excel, it is given the syntax of the VLOOKUP function. VLOOKUP is a lookup value, table array, and column index and the range of the lookup value. Lookup value means that we have to search for the lookup which we have to search in the table. Table array, it is a total range of the table which all the information of our data. The column index, it is a position of the table from which we have to extract the data. And the lookup range, it is based upon the two functions, true or the false. True, it is used for the approximate or the sorted, or the false, it is used for the exact value of the our lookup functions. Here are the some of the examples which I have given for the VLOOKUP value. Examples such as we can use for extraction of various datas, the various functions from our data. Next, it is where we deliver the VLOOKUP business. It is a real business impact, practical scenario, time saving, and the accuracy gains. It is a VLOOKUP function. It is used in the finance and the reconciliations, sales and the customer management, inventory management, HR and the payrolls, and the manual VLOOKUP are the VLOOKUP versus the VLOOKUPs. The manual VLOOKUPs takes the hours or the days to to perform their functions, while the VLOOKUPs are the minute and the zero formula errors, handles more than the 1,000+ rows, strategic values, the skills multiple across the terms, sample formula logic for the customer, products, employee, and the vendors. From the learning impact, your next step is in data mastery, in which we can increase the practice with the real data, build the master references library, explore the advanced variations, and share the knowledge across the team. Capability to grow. VLOOKUP build the confidence, leads to SQL business impact. Mastering VLOOKUP can cut the processing time by the 60 to 80%, reduce the cost. So it is more efficient function we can use in the business, as it is reduces the cost as well as the time. Call in action, download the VLOOKUP practice workbook. Next slide, I have included some of the pitfall tips and the flawless executions. Some of the errors which we can came across while performing the VLOOKUP function. These are the some of the errors which I have enlisted here. The NA error, lookup value is not found, reference error for the invalid table array reference, wrong data return, etc.
Done?
Thank you, sir. This is it.
Chalo, good. Next, who wants to present? Anyone from group number 6?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
मैं करूँ present अभी?
Yes.
एक second.
Please share your screen.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Good morning, sir. My name is Indrani, and today I am presenting conditional formatting in Excel. So, in this presentation, I will explain what conditional formatting is, why we use it, and how it works with a simple example. Conditional formatting is an Excel features that formats cells automatically, works based on conditions or rules changed, color, font, and or icons, helps highlight important data. Next is types and example. Conditional formatting is an Excel features that automatically changes the appearance of cells based on certain condition. It helps us highlight important values and icons, color bars, data. This makes the data easier to understand and analyze quickly. And this is advantage. Uh, uh, There are different types of conditional formatting, such as highlight, cell rules, top and bottom rules, data bars, color scales, and icon sets. For example, in a student mark sheet, makes marks above 60 can be highlighted in green and marks below 40 in red. In red, this helps teachers or analyze quickly, identify performance. And this is advantage. Conditional formatting is very easy to use and does not requires formulas. It saves times and improve data visualization. It is commonly used in reports, dashboards, and data analysis. So, conditional formatting is a simple but powerful Excel tool for better decision making. थैंक यू सर. सॉरी सर, वो मम्मी ने थोड़ा बात कर दिया था. सॉरी.
कोई बात नहीं, no issues. Chalo. Now, thanks a lot. Next, who wants to present from group number 6? Anyone is there? Okay, let's move to the group number 7.
So group number 7, it's Agastya here.
Yes, please share your screen.
Yeah. Is it visible, sir?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. So firstly, good morning, sir. My name is Agastya. I'm here to present you a presentation on pivot table. Okay. So coming to the introduction about pivot. So basically, pivot tables is transform the large volumes of data into clear and high-level insight that supports timely and accurate decision making. They enable the leaders quickly analyze performance, identify trends, and focus on strategic outcomes rather than data complexity. So I'll be just giving you the purpose and the use of pivot table. Before that, I would like to cover the four major components of pivot table, that is rows, columns, values, and filters. Rows, which displays the display categories vertically. Columns that shows the data horizontally. Values, some calculations like sum, count, average. Filters, the focus which is mainly on specific data subset. Okay. Coming to the purpose of the pivot table, so like I mentioned, that converts the large volumes of raw data into structured summaries, which also analyze the data from multiple business perspectives, reduce the dependency on complex formulas and manual calculation, enable dynamic filtering and segmentation of data, improve the decision making speed and quality. That you can summarize and save times and operational efforts in data analysis. So just for an example, like if I want to summarize the yearly sales data to total revenue by region and product category, I can do that by using pivot table. So from here on, my colleague Suraj will take ahead about the uses and the examples for that. I guess Suraj is here. So I'll be just going ahead and giving you the uses of it.
Hello.
So,
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, Suraj, go ahead.
Yeah. Now I'll be taking over. Hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
Yes. So the uses part. So how are pivot tables used in common business scenarios? So we can do sales analysis by comparing monthly or regional performance of an entity, financial reporting, analyzing expenses, profits, and budgets, performance tracking, evaluate employee or team productivity, trend analysis, identify growth decline or seasonal patterns, management dashboards, create summary reports for leadership. We can use pivot table into multiple forms. So I have, using the sample superstore data, I have prepared some examples like category by sales using region and state slicer. So here I have put the categories and the sum of sales, and here we have state and region slicer. So if anyone in the organization wants, they can filter up as per the central region. If they want to see what category we are selling and what is the amount of sales, and specifically if they want to also do it on state, they can go into a deeper analysis. Nextly, I have also done one more with quarter bifurcation with sales and profit. So in each in each quarter, what corresponding sales to profit we have, and have also added a chart uh, which can be seen side by side to give a good view to the management. So I think the next slide will be done by uh, Ankush Yadav. Yeah, so Ankush, you can.
Yes, anyone is there? Ankush Yadav, please go ahead.
Ayush Yadav.
यस यही स्क्रीन है ना कि दूसरा ठीक है
So should I stop my screen?
Yes.
Or are you?
साथ में नहीं है ना आयुष आपका? ठीक है, चलो प्लीज प्रेजेंट.
Everyone said that pivot table helps to shorten and clean the large data. And as you can see in previous examples, categorize some of the sales and quarter sales, quarter-wise sum of sales and profit. In this example, we can say region-wise sales from with the help of pivot table by cleaning large data type, large data into small data and proper data.
Okay, now I have a question to all three. Now suppose I want to get region wise every sheet. See, I have a data which I wanted to send it to the every regional manager. So there is a central
So,
regional
sir,
manager.
yes, sir. So we can, sir, just a second. We can go to this option on Power Pivot. Uh, One second, I remember options with get data. Like some, I don't remember the exact name, but there is an option, so it will bifurcate individually to all sheets, the region wise. So yeah, options with it. That's the name.
So you have to drag the region where I want to see the east regions separate, west separate, north separate, south separate. So you have to drag the region in which place?
You want it in a separate sheet, right?
Yes,
Each.
because these managers are separate.
Yes, yes. So we can do show report filter pages. So if we go to pivot table analyze and show report, click on show report filter pages, we can get each of the data
So
in
where you
separate.
will drag the region? Where you will drag the region? Region must be in which place?
Region must be in the row.
Okay, you can stop your screen.
Yeah,
no.
In the.
So anyone is left from the group number 7? Anyone is left from the group number 7? Let's move to group number 8. Who wants to present? If anyone is there from the group number 8, please share.
Yes, sir, Nikhil, yeah.
Yes, please go ahead.
Sharing it right away. I hope my screen is visible, sir.
Yes.
So, hello everyone, this is Nikhil, and today my topic is VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP in Excel. So, uses of VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP in Excel. Why do we need HLOOKUP and VLOOKUP functions? So, basically used in large data sets, it saves times and reduces errors, automates data retrieval, and use cases are we use in salary lookup, sales analysis, and student marks. What is VLOOKUP? VLOOKUP searches data vertically. The VLOOKUP function searches for a specific value in a data set. If it finds it, it returns the corresponding value from a different column in the same row. This allows you to look from data in one spreadsheet and bring it to another spreadsheet in a few seconds. And that's what makes VLOOKUP one of the most time-saving function in Excel. So the syntax which we used in for VLOOKUP is equals to VLOOKUP, lookup value, and the table array, then column index number, and the range lookup. And it searches from left to right. So here is the example. VLOOKUP 102, and A2 to C4 is the range, and C is the column index, and false is the exact match. So we get the results in the end and it returns marks. Key point is first column must contain lookup value. So our next slide is HLOOKUP. HLOOKUP is a lookup function in Excel. H in HLOOKUP stands for horizontal, and the lookup function performs a horizontal lookup. It looks for a given value in the first row of a table and returns the corresponding value from any row of the table as specified. For example, you can extract any data for the companies that are arranged horizontally in this table by using the HLOOKUP function. So the syntax is same, but here in HLOOKUP, lookup value table array, and instead of column here row index number is used and the range lookup. So it searches from top to bottom. So here is the example HLOOKUP, and the thing which we are searching is February, and the range is from A1 to D2, and the row index is 2, and false is the exact match. We get the result in the end. We get the result as return sales, which is 65k. So VLOOKUP is stands for vertical search, and it is most commonly used. HLOOKUP is horizontal search, and it is used limited only. And there are certain limitations and alternatives which we can use instead of using VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. The limitations are breaks if structure changes and cannot look left. So instead of using VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, we can use index plus match, XLOOKUP, and Power Query. Done, sir.
Good. Now, next who wants to present? Group number 8.
This.
Yes, please go ahead. Conditional
Good morning,
formatting.
everyone. Good morning, everyone. I am Moinuddin Sheikh, and today I will be presenting a topic on conditional formatting in Excel. Conditional formatting is used to visual highlight important data so that we can understand it quickly. Now, let us understand what is a conditional formatting actually is. Conditional formatting is a feature in Excel that change the appearance of cell based on certain condition. For example, Excel can automatically color high values in green and low values in red. This makes large data set easy to read and reduce manual effect. It is mainly used for quick analysis and better understanding of data. The next, uses of conditional formatting in Excel. Conditional formatting is very useful in data analysis. It helps us highlight important value instantly and detect unusual data or error. Using data bars, color scales, and icon set, we can easily trend. This saves time and improve the accuracy while working with the data. Excel also provides the different conditional formatting tools such as highlighting cells, rules, top and bottom rules, data bars, color scales, and icon set. This feature help us compare data visually and make quick decision. We can also create a custom rule using the formula for more advanced formatting. There is some example of before and after applying the condition formatting in a different scenarios. Key takeaways to condition formatting help convert normal Excel data into the visual meaningful information. It allows us to quick spot pattern, trend, and error. The feature is very helpful for student and professional working with data. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot. From the group number 3, group number 2, Priyanka. Priya, sorry.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can share your screen.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Priya Kanushia, and my today's presentation is logical functions. So the interaction of logical functions. Logical functions are used to spreadsheet and test whether the situation is true or false and depends on the result to test that. You can then elect two things and another. This decision can be used to display the information, perform the different calculation and or to perform the further test. Logical functions provide the discussion makings and tools for information and spreadsheet. Returns the true and false and common functions if, and or not. Understanding the logical functions. The true and false are fundamental and the logical value in presenting truth and falsehood. Respectively, often in link one and zero binary systems. Using if the statement to if the condition, combine the multiple conditions with the logical operators, ensuring the code executed the specific and based on the true and false evaluations. Logical test this the function that perform the test. For example, A is greater than B and return the true and false result. Next, the condition if and ifs. If and ifs are the logical functions in spreadsheet like Excel and Google Sheet that test the conditions and returns the value. But if handles the single condition and using the nested for multiple, and while if were streamlines and the multiple condition by checking them and sequentially and stopping at the first true result, making it clearly then the nested ifs and complete the logical. Next, understanding the and or and not functions. And or and not functions are fundamental logical function that returns the true and false, means 1 and 0 to evaluate and the condition crucial in the performing and spreadsheet like Excel, acting as the decision makers and requires all the conditions and to be the true. For example, this has here. For example, this all given, and next the or meets any conditions. For example, and not receive the true value, and true becomes the false, and false becomes the true. They help to the evaluate the multiple conditions to control the program's follows or data, often and used with if and statement for the complex choices. Thank you.
Yes. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Is there anyone left? कोई और है जो present करना चाहता है?
Sir, Vinita here. Group number 8.
Group number 8. Please go ahead.
Sir, my screen is visible.
Not yet.
So we look
Yes.
up. Okay.
Please go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Here Vanita here going to present the VLOOKUP function in Excel. So basically what is VLOOKUP? It looks up a value and returns the corresponding value in the same row, but from a different column. The syntax here is for VLOOKUP, the lookup value. There are 4 arguments: lookup value, table array, column index number, and the range lookup. The lookup value is the value to search for that must be in the first column, and the lookup table, that is the table array. So the cell arranges in which to search containing both from the search value in the leftmost column and that returns the value. Then the column index number, that is the number representing the column position in the lookup table of the value to return, which is to the leftmost column of the lookup table at position. Then the match type, the default is true. Uh, Specifies whether to find an exact match false or an approximate match true. We usually take the false, that is for exact match. And the example here is basically I have taken the employee table. So from that we have to find the department of an employee with the ID 103. The formula I have used here is VLOOKUP. The lookup value will be 103, then the table array, then the column index will be the department, exact match, then the result will be finance. Limitations, it's only searches from takes from left to right only, then the first match only. If the lookup value appears multiple times, then it only takes matches with the first which it finds. Then column insertion breaks, because this rely on the column index number. If we add or something, error will be there. Then error handling returns not applicable when there is no match. So we can overcome by using XLOOKUP and index and match. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thanks a lot. Now, anyone is pending? Now, between 1 to 8, if anyone is still wants to present, you can go ahead. Chalo. If no, nothing. So now if you have a question, so you can ask me your question. आप अपने question कुछ पूछना चाहते हो? Do you have any questions जो आप पूछना चाहते हैं? So please tell me. Still I have a 5-10 minutes. I can answer your question. Yes, please go ahead.
So basically, sir, I wanted to check on the answer, the one which you asked the question, right? How to if someone asks
Generally, filter does not provide as a sequential of using a first, second, or third. So there is no way to find it out whether the user has applied on the first one or the second or the third one.
Okay.
We need to go for the VB and write some typical code for getting the answer for this. Excel does not give you any direct solution for this. So according to me, there is no solution in the Excel. You have to manually remember you have applied on the first column, second column, or the third column, or vice versa. Or you applied on the third, second, and one, whatever the sequence. You have to remember the sequence. There is no direct option.
Okay, sir. Sir, we can also look into that Power Query. I think you said now the steps. There are steps. Whenever we apply the
Power
steps.
Query, you will get the applied steps
Right.
where whatever steps you have applied, that is recorded. Correct. But while looking to the data, you cannot analyze.
Right.
See, because after applying a Power Query, you will just do the close and apply. So data will be back to Excel. So we don't know now which column you have applied first and second and third.
Right. Okay, sir.
Correct. See, in the Power Query, you will understand whether I clicked on the first column or the third column. In the applied steps, you can come to know that. But when you close and apply, the data is back to your Excel. So we cannot analyze.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes. Any other question? और कोई पूछना चाहता है? See guys, मैंने अपने efforts दिए 100% to get the best out of. अब आपने 100 अगर नहीं दिया तो definitely आपको भी अपना 100 देना है. There must be every day improvement side. So you have any questions तो आप पूछ सकते हैं. Feel free to ask.
Sir, one more thing, just आपसे suggestion लेना था. So if you are working on the real time data in the office and face challenges, maybe कि कैसे करना है ये, and face difficulties. So is there any way we can reach out to you or any of the team members? How does it work?
See, in the real time, if you are working with the data and you are getting some problems, so either you have to apply whatever the skills you have learned, or otherwise you can refer to the some of the online tools. Like for example, we are using a chat GPT. So you can go to that also. Correct. But the chat GPT also can help you only when you know the question.
Right.
So what is your exact question? Suppose I ask you, can we find any sequential method how the user applied on the filter? So we can go to the chat GPT and find it out. So like that way, you can raise your question to this chat GPT and get the answer.
Okay, sir. Then.
So slowly, you have to introduce yourself with as a new technology, whatever is coming. It's nothing like that way कि you are restricted to Excel lower version. Upgrade to the version also. That is also mandatory. चलो और किसी के कोई questions है तो please tell me.
So, like in macro VBA, we learned the sub formula and function formula where we did some calculation. Sir, एक
Yes.
क्वेश्चन है कि जैसे उसमें हमने सेट ऑफ रोज रेंज सिलेक्ट किया था, जैसे A2 to A7, A2 जैसे मतलब अब ऐसा होना कि बिजनेस केस में इट विल इंक्रीज, द डेटा विल इंक्रीज एंड हम लोग को सम टोटल उसके साथ बढ़ते रहना चाहिए. तो इज देयर एनी वे, मतलब उसको कैसे करेंगे सेल्स को, जैसे A2 से A7 किया बट in future A8 A9 there will be more formula, so no more numbers, so उसके लिए
So you can combine offset. आप अपने डेटा में यूज कर सकते हैं. There is a tool name called as a offset. See, offset is a tool which works as a dynamic. अगर आपको याद होगा हमारे सेशन में ही we have learned the offset formula. Correct? And the
yes.
offset formula we have done with the sum which counts the position. So in the VB also we have to tell that, like for example, equal to offset, my starting position will be this. So comma, your row will be 0, comma, now the column it is saying, correct, so column also 0, comma, now it is saying a height. So if I write my height is 1 2 3 4 5, so that is known as a static. So here I will use the dynamic formula called as a count. I will use the count. When I use the count, it automatically always count the position. So now here if I entered, it is saying quantity and this. Now if I entered one more item, can you see this? So here its count is keep on increasing it. So when my count is keep on increasing, I can do anything. Now if I want to do the sum, I can do the sum, average, whatever you wanted. So the basically offset is the only dynamic formula which works as a row and column.
Okay.
I hope clear with this.
Yes.
Now any other question, please ask. Otherwise, we have to close for the day. Yes. Thanks a lot, guys. If there is no questions, we'll close for the day because it's a recorded session, so we don't want to stretch the video length. And you have to complete the assignment also. So there is an assignment team. They required your entire assignment, and the assignment must be send it as a zip. You don't have to send as an individual. You have to send as a zip. So that means assignment 1, 2, 3 all combined together and then make as a zip and then send it to the assignment team itself. Okay, if there is no questions, we'll end for the day. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thanks a lot. Thank you.